Boy, oh boy, have we seen some absolute meltdowns over Marvel Rivals because of some of the costume designs they have put in this game. There are a lot of people that feel that this is just a Gooner title and they're only making money off of horny losers, which of course is absolutely ridiculous. But they have finally unveiled a bunch of the swimsuits that are being added to the game over the next few weeks, and we are already seeing some epic meltdowns and real gamers praising these decisions. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I think it is perfectly fine to appreciate attractive characters in video games. That shouldn't be seen as a negative thing, whether you appreciate very feminine, sexy women or hunky masculine men. These things are all okay, but there are a group of individuals on the internet who think that you're just like a disgusting loser if you want to buy swimsuit skins for your characters, and they've really made it a point to target Marvel Rivals over the past couple of months because these developers are really not afraid to create designs that they personally like. They're not afraid to put, very sexy women or very sexy men into their games. There's fan service for everybody, so you'd think that this group of people would be happy that there's lots of diversity and inclusivity, and there are characters who look all different sorts of ways, come in all different sorts of shapes and sizes. But now that the summer events are finally here and we're getting the swimsuits, man, are they really ticked off. Now, just a couple of months ago, we had actually gotten a sneak peek at this, and it was primarily because of Squirrel Girl. And even then, there were some people attacking Emma Frost designs and attacking the Squirrel Girl design, saying things like, absolutely love, love, love the new Squirrel Girl beach skin, but I'm also devastated because now I have to watch ugly Gooner men sexualize her on my timeline. She doesn't want you. She likes the girls. Listen, I like the new Squirrel Girl skin, but God, I hate the MVP. It feels like every single bit of her personality was just ignored because of Gooner bait. So I think that it's funny they say that they like it, which is them admitting that they're Gooners, but then attacking the developers for simply creating the type of skin that they wanted in this game. I think that's absurd. But now we're getting a look at Luna Snow and Thor and Psylocke, and gosh, are these gorgeous. Some of these poses are absolutely insane. If we thought we'd seen meltdowns before now, we were sorely mistaken, because this pose right here is already blowing up on social media. Of course, you've got the image of her while she's turned around looking at the camera, which is so funny to me because this is, I personally believe, a slight towards Blizzard and specifically Overwatch 1, because there used to be, back when the game launched, a Tracer pose that was almost exactly this, where she was looking over her shoulder and you could see her assets in all their glory, and they removed that pose from the game because it upset people. The snowflakes were melting down over the game, no pun intended, because they said that it was over-sexualization of a female character. And so it's like these developers just said, yeah, we're not gonna cave to your backlash, and put almost the same exact pose in the game, which I think is freaking great. You're also seeing Psylocke's, which look beautiful. You can't really blow these up anymore. They're like smaller images because they're leaks, but we should be getting these official announcements in the next week or two, though. That looks gorgeous. This one on the left, the purple, I love her signature color scheme. And we've also got Thor, super good looking. I love when games truly promote equality, when the ladies have something, the men have something, and this is just, I feel, what normal people want to see in video games. Sure, it's perfectly fine if you have a character who's supposed to be ugly for their story, like in Game of Thrones with Brienne of Tarth. She's not supposed to be this bombshell beauty. But I think in general, when we're talking about, especially your superheroes, right? We're talking about people who are otherworldly. You expect to see the peak of humanity or the peak of their species if they're not human. And I think that is why all of these skins, look so good And I think they've done such a good job designing them. There are so many people, too, who are saying, I love her and she inspires me to do squats the West could never. Marvel has such beautiful characters. Let the soy tears flow. And boy, are they correct, because there have been a lot of posts about this already, and there are already some individuals who think that this is just like Gooner bait. Gosh, I absolutely love that skin. I think that it looks so freaking good. But there's people saying, horny ass skins. How could you ever want to buy this? Oh my gosh, guys, how could you ever want to see beautiful characters? I don't know why this is seen as so offensive. Now, of course, there's lots of people who are saying, looks really, really good, but 1,600 for black pants and flowers. The lovely thing about these is you don't have to buy them. If you don't think that these are worth the price, you don't have to monetarily support them. And if you don't want to look at these Gooner skins, you don't have to look at your own character in them anyway. It's not like these are, forced upon you and you absolutely have to use them. We already see pages and pages of complaints over on X. Overwatch gets called a Gooner game a lot, but Rivals takes it to another level. It's crazy. Rivals is full Gooner. Gooner Rivals. New Rivals skins are Gooner material. Oh, well, take my money. Give me Psylocke and Luna. Rivals content is Gooner bait. I absolutely hate the word Gooner because it's another word that's similar to chud or racist or sexist. Like, none of these words are insulting anymore because you've overused them so much on social media that whenever you say, oh, it's a Gooner bait, I just point and laugh at you, because all you're doing is taking a word that started becoming popular on social media, started misusing it, and then you just decided to run with it as if you were smart or it was truly an insult, and nobody is insulted by you calling them a chud or a Gooner anymore. So yeah, sure, you know what, it is Gooner bait. That's perfectly fine with me. I'd rather see gorgeous characters in my games and the skins look awesome versus something like Concord or Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, where you have gender swap lesbian and Mrs. Freeze in what looks like, I don't know, a literal refrigerator on her body. And it's rainbow because it's a pride skin. Like, those skins look terrible. I would rather have this any day of the week over Concords, where again, you had all of these characters who were very clearly, I want to say, inspired by games like Overwatch, but it's like they just wanted to make it the more politically correct Overwatch, and none of the characters had any sense of fashion or style, and none of the suits really look cohesive or just good. Like, nobody was ever going to spend money on microtransactions in a game like that. And well, we see Marvel Rivals doing absolutely fantastic, and I'm glad to see a Marvel game actually doing decent, especially one as fun as Marvel Rivals. Of course, I'm still cautiously optimistic. They could stop making these skins at any point, and Marvel could demand that they, go back to making politically correct content. I wouldn't put it past Marvel, but as of right now, we're seeing these swimsuits be unveiled, and lots of people are enjoying them. Normal gamers are appreciating them, while others are saying, if you like this, you're just a Gooner. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.